On my right, Ed Kranepool had the thrill at the age of 18 of appearing in the opening day lineup for the New York Mets.
I was given the opportunity by Casey Stengel and the ball club to make the team and start the season here. I'm really happy I chose the Mets because I'm up here now and I just hope I can stick.
In 1962, Ed Kranepool was drafted out of James Monroe High School in the Bronx by the new franchise in town, the New York Mets. At the ripe age of 17, Kranepool became the youngest member of the Metropolitans.
I mean, he just had a very brief cup of coffee that first year in 1962, but heck, he was 17 years old. And when they signed him, June of 1962, he became the first player that everybody anticipated.
The lefty experienced the lovable loser lows under Casey Stengel, but experienced a personal high in 1965. He made his first and only All-Star appearance.
I was 21 at the time, and of course playing alongside the stars like Willie Mays and Sandy Koufax was a tremendous thrill. And of course I think I was in awe of these fellas, and I don't think I said 2 or 3 words in the whole ball game.
He was a National League All-Star before his 21st birthday. When you look at some of the numbers he put up, and they might not be Hall of Fame numbers, but just keep them in the perspective and the context of how old he was.
But no year was more special than 1969, when the Miracle Mets shocked the world, taking home their first World Series championship.
When you start out in 1962 as a 17-year-old youngster and still be there when an expansion club first wins a pennant in 1969, to me was the biggest thrill because none of the other expansion teams have done so.
Kranepool's role on the Mets diminished in the following years, but he certainly made the most of his opportunities at the plate. His 90 pinch hits as a Met still ranks #1 in franchise history.
You have to go out there thinking of being a regular player. Of course, if you're not playing that day, you have to prepare yourself and work a little bit harder.
In 1979, at 34 years of age, Ed Kranepool hung up his cleats after 19 seasons, all of which were played wearing the Mets orange and blue.
My expectations of myself was to make it to professional leagues. I was fortunate in the 60s that a new organization was being formed, the Met organization. I signed with them in 1962. I'll never regret that fact.
In 1990, he was inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame, becoming the 14th member enshrined by the organization.
Congratulations on entering the Mets Hall of Fame, an honor well deserved, and it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Well, thank you, Ralph. I'm in very good company, I'm sure.
Kranepool, who lived with diabetes most of his life, experienced declining health in recent years. In 2017, he announced that he was in need of a kidney transplant.
I've taken all the steps I can. It's not in my hands, it's in an organ donor's hand. Right now, I'm looking for an angel.
He struggled to find a match, but received an offer from a fan, further proving just how much he meant to loyal Mets supporters.
I believe in miracles. I was part of a miracle in 1969, so we know it can happen.
Today, Kranepool still owns the franchise record for most games played, and his 1,418 hits are 3rd overall in team history. But regardless of the records, Ed Kranepool will always be remembered as a native New Yorker who made good, and in doing so, became one of the organization's most beloved players ever.